Complex business operations present some unique challenges when the corporation or the company is faced with unsupportable debt. If you are a CEO or an individual in control of one of these options, and you've explored reorganization as a path out of unsupportable debt, no doubt you have considered these barriers to going through a reorganization process. These concerns that you have include an overbearing board of directors, perhaps a tightly knit set of bylaws that would restrict or completely eliminate the possibility of a reorganization. You might wonder how you're going to deal with excessive amounts of inventory when considering a reorganization. How are you going to preserve the company's reputation and goodwill in the face of its clientele, in the face of its vendor relationships? What are you going to do with all the employees? What are you going to do with the subsidiaries, the multiple vertical and horizontal relationships that you have in the business structure? These are all things that are no doubt issues that must be addressed in a business reorganization, but none of them are insurmountable. The truth is that what is insurmountable is the amount of debt if you do nothing. If you're faced with unsupportable financial burdens and you do not make an adjustment, then you're either going to shut down the business or be forced into bankruptcy. And as we know, bankruptcy is incredibly risky with an incredibly low success rate. I'm not going to sit here and say that complex organizations don't have issues that must be overcome. But it is the most ethical, honorable, and efficient thing to address those things head on. And that includes everything that I mentioned before. Whether it's a board of directors that understands that the business must be preserved first and foremost, that is the language we speak to them. Whether it is vendor relationships who are faced with losing a client altogether, or perhaps taking a loss but preserving a relationship in the future that can succeed, that is honorable. When it comes to employees, preserve those jobs. And every single one of those can be preserved in a successful reorganization. As a CEO, you cannot shy away from these barriers. You must face them head on. That is the only way to preserve the business operation, which is your ultimate duty, your ultimate obligation. It is the reason why you are the one that was chosen to lead this company. And through an Article 9 reorganization, all of these things, whether it's the board of directors, the bylaws, the employees, the company structure, the inventory, the machinery, every single one of those things can and will be preserved through the Article 9 transaction if done correctly.